Fitness is you versus you. Never be satisfied. No pain, no gain. Change lies outside of your comfort zone. Don't care what others think. These are all statements that are accepted by most without a second thought. But that is the issue. Too many of us are mindlessly working, struggling, and stressing without giving it a second thought, let alone meditating on it in prayer and giving it to God. We are so fast to take the new drug or supplement, to follow the new trend, the new diet, and the trainer that says their way is the best. But we are struggling more, fatter, with more health problems, more stressed, and even if we reach our goals, we are unfulfilled. We make excuses, place blame, and beat ourselves up, but keep doing the same things over and over again. First Chronicles states that God chose the things the world considers foolish in order to shame those who think they are wise, powerless to shame those who are powerful, things despised, counting as nothing at all, and use them to bring to nothing what the world considers important. So why do we keep choosing the ways of the world if the Bible states they won't work? Because most don't even know of any other way and leave God out of the process. But what if there was another way to bring God into your health and fitness? To stop stressing and find freedom and purpose through your goals? To go from struggling with health and fitness to worshiping through health and fitness? This is Y2 Fitness. Welcome. We are on Luke 10. Let's just dive right in. Luke 10, Jesus sends out his disciples. You see, he now chose 72 other disciples. He chose them, so he had other people that were willing. So many people think there's just 12 disciples. Anyways, so the harvest is great. This is what he says, and the workers are few. So the Lord, who is in charge of the harvest, asks for him to send more workers into the field. The harvest is great, but the workers are few. There is so much in store when you decide to work out and diet for God. But unfortunately, there aren't many who do this. There aren't many who will do it. They just do it for selfishness. You see, many are going to hear what I'm saying right now. Many people are going to be hearing what I'm saying right now and just go right back to the way they normally do things. They'll just continually struggle. They'll just continually stress. They won't look for the better way. They're unwilling. But there is so much results that you could be having, so much bountiful comfort and joy and peace. There's so much purpose that you can find. But unfortunately, God says the workers are few. We continue on, and then Jesus says, hey, don't take any money with you. Don't stop to greet anyone on the road. You see, we need to not get distracted. We need to not get distracted from our purpose. Most people don't even find this purpose. So of course they're going to get distracted. They don't even know what they're doing it for. But when you know what to do, how to do it, why to do it, which most people don't, like I just got done saying, but when you do, you don't get distracted. You don't start talking about all these things to other people about what you're going to do. And that he said, no, don't stop and greet anyone on the road. Don't do anything until you get there, because so many people stop and talk about the workout that they're doing, the diet that they're doing, what they're gonna do, what the plan is, what my goals are, what all these other things are, but then they never achieve it. They're getting distracted. But you see, they are doing this because, first off, they don't really have a reason why they're doing it, other than to feel better or to not feel a certain way. So they do this, so then they can get the pat on the back, so they can get that momentary feeling good that they're searching for. Someone's going to say, wow, good job. Well, don't you want to just hear God say good job? Don't you just want the results? That's why we shouldn't really be talking about it. We should just be about it. We should just do it. The person that we should be talking to all the time is God, and giving it to him and calling on his strength. So it also says, like, or should I was saying, we do it for praise, and it's just not good. We'll never achieve or be satisfied with this goal. But then verse 8, this is a hard one for a lot of people. If you enter a town and it welcomes you, eat whatever it says before you. Luke 10:8, eat before whatever's before you. Heal the sick. This is what you should be able to do. You should be able to eat whatever is set before you and heal the sick. You should be able to do, and you can't, if you're sick yourself, not knowing what to eat or anything, how are you going to do that? But we need to eat whatever is set before us. We are so concerned about food, labeling things as good or bad, or should I do this or shouldn't do this. No, we must know how to eat whatever is before us and still achieve our goals. We must know how to eat and be able to balance things out to still achieve our purpose. Back then, we didn't care about, or should I say back then, they didn't care about what they looked like per se all that much, but it was what they were capable of doing. And that's what we should be doing. Not just be doing things about looks, because looks fade, but what are we capable of doing? Are you able to squat down? Are you able to play with your children? All these other things. And if the answer is no, then we just take it on our selfish selves because we want to do those things for ourselves. And then we diet, then we eat, and we tell people we can't eat this. No, that's a wrong why, and then you're doing the wrong thing. It just spirals out. But when you have that why, when you have that purpose, and you know how to balance things, that's when you can eat whatever you want and still achieve the goal. But not only that, you'll be able to heal the sick, not only yourself, but your family, your friends, and those around you, because since you know how to balance out and know how to just take every input and balance it out with your life, you can start teaching it to others. And that is what I want to be able to give to you, and what I want to be able to give to everyone that is willing. We then go down to verse 22. Oh no, let's see here. Yeah. 22. Yeah. Says, then you be alone. He turned to the disciples and said, blessed are the eyes that you see, and I tell you, many prophets, kings long to see what you see, but they didn't see it, and they long to hear what you hear, but they didn't hear it. You see, everyone wanted to be having this and hear this. Most people got duped because they were expecting something else. But here they did. Why? Because they loved him more than anything else. Do we love God more than anything else? Because it says in 22, no one knows the Father except the Son. That's why Jesus was so powerful. Because he knew God. He knew exactly who he was. And that's why he was able to do what he needed to do. The more we get to learn who Jesus is, the more we're going to be able to do. Do we love Jesus more than anything else? We need to be able to do things for others and not cause others to stumble by our actions. You see, we then get into Mary and Martha, and this one's kind of heavy for a lot of people because you see, the Mary sat at Lord's feet listening what he taught. But Martha was distracted by the big dinner she was preparing, of what she had to do and all that stuff. And it's like, tell her to come help me. And the Lord said, dear Martha, you're worried I'm upset over all these details. There's only one thing worth being concerned about, and Mary has discovered it, and it will not be taken away from her. So many people are concerned of what they should be doing, what they have to be doing. But who said they had to do it? You? Did God literally say you have to do it that way, this way? No, God will provide no matter what. And if something is causing you to struggle, something's causing you to downfall,
and get angry at others. That's probably not what you should be doing. Yes, work is good. Yes, taking care of things is good. But when you have something better like Jesus right there, when you have something else better that is going to teach you how to just be present and be present with those around you, listen to the teaching. That is what you need to do, is listen to the teaching that is going to then allow you to do that. You need to put yourself and be able to be balanced. So then when Jesus is around, or Jesus is calling you, or Jesus is telling you to do something, you do that and you just drop the details. It's good to make plans. It's good to do all those things. But God moves almost the most powerfully outside of those things. The things that aren't known to us. So we shouldn't get lost in the details. We need to measure the details. We need to be understanding of the details. So therefore we don't concern ourselves with them because we already know them. But make sure those details are about the right thing. We shouldn't be learning what other people do and other people say. We should learn what Jesus does and about the human being that he created, yourself, and what he laid onto your heart, your problems, your desires, your thoughts, your schedule, your opportunities, your obligations, everything. That's what you should be focusing on. And the best way to do that is to be with Jesus and just give it all to Jesus. I pray that everybody who's watching this and keeps watching this and has been in this series really is just going to cast their cares onto you and find a way to glorify you in everything that they do, to be able to balance out their lives and no longer make an idol out of food or out of fitness or health or a workout or any type of result that this world promises, but give it all to you and start fulfilling the purpose that you gave them, and understand that working out and dieting is a good thing as long as it is for a good thing. In Jesus' name, amen.